Hey guys, Mercadice here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Bloom Room podcast, guys. It's been a while. I've been in and out of the hospital all summer, but here I am back with a new episode. I think this is the 5th episode. So hey, how are you doing? I'm about to jump right into it because you see the title of the video. Everybody wants to know, why is Instagram so toxic? Why does Instagram not feel the same anymore? And it doesn't feel like home like it used to. I'm gonna jump right into the facts. I have my iPad here where I created all of the pointers. So I'm going to be reading from my iPad. I hope you guys don't mind. First things first, Instagram feels like a marketplace more than a platform where you share pictures and memories with your friends. It's overrun with ads, affiliate links, and a lot of influencers doing their promotions. If you're not buying and if you're not selling on Instagram, you're not selling nothing. And that also includes sex, which majority of people on Instagram, especially the Instagram models, are doing, especially now since COVID, which is crazy. Ordinary users, I would consider myself an ordinary user. I was once a micro influencer on my old Instagram, but on my new Instagram I'm an ordinary user, and I do feel invisible unless you're doing a promotion. The friends and memory vibe is literally gone. It's not there anymore. It doesn't exist, and I don't think it will be reintroduced anymore. Ever since TikTok came into play, the friendship and the memories is more on TikTok than any other social media app right now, and that is a fact. Number 2, the algorithm punishes authenticity, which is 100% for real. Because if you're not using the Face app, if you're not posting your Louis Vuitton bag, if you don't have a G-Wagon, if you don't live in a modern house with modern fixtures, Instagram does not care about you. You're not seen, you're not valued, you're basically not even on Instagram. You're not supposed to be an influencer if you're not falling within those margins. You're supposed to be a spectator, a watcher, a person who sits back and just watches everything and has to agree with what these people are offering you. Users like myself will feel forced to perform for Instagram in order to feel liked and valued. Have you been seeing all the Face apps? Like, I'm going on my explore page and I'm seeing the girls and they are overusing the Face app, and it is so obvious. What is wrong with your normal face? Why do you have to use the Face app? Do you not realize how obvious it is that you're using the Face app? Why are you continuing to do this? It's crazy. Like, Instagram is actually in the trenches for ordinary users. It's crazy. Everybody looks the same. If you're not wearing the latest drop of fashion, like for example, Bottega earrings, when they just came out, everyone had them. Everyone has the same aesthetic in their kitchen. Everyone has the same aesthetic in their bedroom. Everyone has the same aesthetic in their bathroom. It's crazy. The Instagram face and the body trend, aka also the BBL, because if you don't have a BBL at one point, if you didn't have a BBL at one point, you were not in the new. You were a nobody. Nobody wanted to see you if you didn't have a BBL. But now, apparently the BBL trend is dying, so I guess natural bodies are back and trending again. So there, a win is a win for the ordinary people out there. Okay, don't let the BBL warriors make you feel any way about your body. Okay, natural bodies are coming in, and personally I feel like the BBL trend was a very serious trend. I don't even think trend is a word that should be used with that, because it's such a light word, and to do a BBL is such a heavy procedure. So for it to be a trend was actually very insane. Influencers admit that they feel pressured and they have to alter themselves to keep up. So even the influencers out there are feeling pressured, guys. Not only us as ordinary people, the influencers out there are feeling pressured, and they are actually working like myself. I'm hoping to be an influencer one day, so I will definitely fall in that margin, but that doesn't change how I am and how I have been. I will continue to be the same with the influencer added on top of it. Number 4, it is ruining mental health. Doom scrolling is normalized, which is true, and TikTok is also guilty about this, but right now we're focusing on Instagram, because Instagram is where everyone dives in to compare and see who's doing better than who and who has what and who has achieved the latest thing first. Comparison culture hits harder with algorithm boosted perfect lives. So the algorithm is boosting perfect lives over everything else. So if you're not living in the modern house with the modern fixtures, if you're not driving the G-Wagon, if you're not driving the GLE, if you're not driving the M4, if you're not driving the latest luxury vehicle, if you're not living in Dubai or living the Dubai lifestyle, come off of Instagram. Instagram does not want to see you, and that's exactly what Instagram is telling us. People measure self-worth through likes, followers, and engagement, which is absolutely true, because if you haven't realized, a lot of people on Instagram, the ordinary users, have been hiding their likes, and even the influencers whose engagement has dropped, probably because they're not living the hyper lifestyle, have muted their like count or removed it from the public so that you can't see how many views and likes they're actually getting in real time anymore, which is crazy. And honestly, I think it's sort of I get secondhand embarrassment from that, because why would you want to hide your likes and your views and you're on a public platform? Don't you want to show your growth? If you're growing, how are you gonna grow? Like, everybody knows that Instagram has more viewers than interaction, so I don't see why people hide their likes and their views. Privacy is practically gone. Instagram tracks user habits aggressively in 2025. So basically, Instagram tracks all of your website background so that they can show you ads that are eye-catching to you, and they know exactly what you have been doing all this time. They know you want a new phone, they know you want a new bed, they know you want new sheets, they know you want to shop on Zara, they know you want heels from Forever 21, they know everything. So they literally push ads onto you, because as I said before, it's like a marketplace. It's almost like Amazon, TikTok, and Pinterest all in one. That's what Instagram is giving in 2025. It just doesn't feel like home anymore. I think they need to just remove the home page and just make it an absolute explore page, and you can just choose what you want to choose, because the explore page gives Pinterest vibes, but it also gives Amazon vibes, because a lot of ads are on the export page now as well, which is crazy. And it's just influence all around. There's no time to relax on Instagram. It's 100% an influencer platform. Constant content pressure. The post daily advice is literally pushed with Instagram. If you're not posting every single day, then you are not making any sense to Instagram. And you know what's the saddest thing about posting every day? Because I've been posting every day on the For Bloom Room podcast page on Instagram, and I realized it's only one day out of about 5 or 4 days that my views were at 600. I have one follower, which is myself, so technically I have 0 other followers. And I'm telling you, it doesn't matter if you're posting every day, Instagram will literally stop your content because it does not want to push your content anymore. It really pushes people like Ashton Hall, which I don't follow, but I'm very familiar with his content, and I actually might follow him after this video. I admire his growth, I admire his Instagram timeline and algorithm, because it is just so engaging and it's so entertaining, but not everyone can afford that lifestyle, and that's basically what Instagram wants everyone who is successful on there or will push their content to look like and be like. And that's basically what Instagram wants everyone who's an influencer to look like and be like, to be rich, to be active, to be outrageous with their content and unrealistic. But that is just the reality of what Instagram is pushing this in 2025. And this can also cause content creator burnout, which is 100% facts, because imagine in Ashton Hall, you have a camera around you 24/7, you have to be running and doing crazy things 24/7, which seems very fun, but it's just unrealistic for a lot of people. You know what I don't appreciate about living in a third world country? The content is just does not look the same versus the content in first world countries, especially in the US. US content is just top tier, but for some reason content in third world countries like Jamaica is just not as good, in my opinion, because the public doesn't accept it. The public doesn't accept content creation as a full-time job. So it's very difficult. You're gonna get a lot of stares, people are not gonna mind their business, and the atmosphere is not accepting of it, so it just feels like a drag. The influencer culture is collapsing. This is point number 7. Audiences are tired of fake sponsorships and over-polished lifestyle, which is true, but at the same time, we are still engaging, we're still watching because there's nothing else to do. This is the best it's gonna get. So even though influencers are tired and the influencer culture is collapsing, we're still watching because that's the best that we know right now. So I don't have any complaints about this. Micro influencers are replacing big ones, which is true, but I mostly see this on Instagram less and on TikTok more. So micro influencers are a big thing on TikTok, where they have blown up tremendously until they're basically like real top tier influencers / even celebrities. They're doing crazy meet and greets, they're creating crazy skincare products, crazy products, and they're selling out massive numbers. So Instagram does not really push micro influencers. TikTok really pushes micro influencers. TikTok really makes micro influencers into macro influencers and even celebrities. I don't see Instagram doing that at all, because it's very hard to make means of Instagram and to really become as exposed on Instagram compared to TikTok. Instagram rewards controversy over creativity. This is 100% true, because in order a lot of times to get famous on Instagram, you have to be in some form of gossip or some form of controversy, which is crazy, because who has time for that mentally? We're already dealing with so many things, so why would we want to be in controversial gossip and controversial things right now in 2025? Like, we're already dealing with so much, and then Instagram wants to put all of this toxicity onto us. Like, Instagram, I'm telling you, it is so freaking toxic on Instagram. It's not even funny. Like, the energy over there, you have to take breaks sometimes. You have to really come off of there for like a month or two, deactivate, to really set your head straight. And that's crazy, because it's literally just an app. So why does it have such a heavy energy? Why does it have such weight to it? Where is that coming from? Like we're knocking on the door, but nobody's answering, and the house is full of people and they're having a party. People are quietly leaving. As I said before, people are deactivating, people are deleting their profiles, and they're going to TikTok. Okay, because TikTok is more comforting, more inviting, and the energy is more pure on TikTok. As I said before, Instagram has an identity crisis, which is point 10. It feels like Amazon, Pinterest, and TikTok in one single app, when it used to just feel like home, where we were just sharing our memories or photos, we were liking, we were able to see people's likes, we were DMing, we were doing challenges, we were creating Finstas, and it was a whole vibe. But now As I said before, they're having a house party and nobody wants to answer the door to anybody. Instagram was supposed to connect us. Now it's what makes us feel more alone. So it's crazy what Instagram can do to you. Open your feed right now. How many posts are genuine from genuine friends? Most are ads, influencers, or people trying to sell you something. Instagram turned connection into commerce. It's no longer about people, it's about profits. Have you ever noticed that the more authentic you are, the fewer people see it? But if you post a heavily edited reel or trending song, boom, thousands of views. The algorithm doesn't reward honesty, it rewards performance. Because apparently, being yourself is just not enough on Instagram. The same poses, the same filters, same AI generated perfection. The Instagram face isn't even real anymore. It's an AI edit, face app, of what we think beauty looks like. It's exhausting trying to keep up with fake perfection. Can I say that? Because the other day I saw a post on Instagram of this girl driving a Porsche, and no tea, no shade, but it just did not look like it belonged to her at all. Like, I'm not hating, I'm just saying the way how she was driving it, you can tell that she was just doing it for the real. I can sort of tell, even though it's really hard, because there have been times where influencers have been caught living a fake lifestyle and been called out on living a fake lifestyle. So it's very hard for me to tell when they are doing it for Instagram, like renting the vehicles, renting the private jet photo shoots, just to be this macro influencer or celebrity on Instagram. But sometimes I can tell when it's forced. You don't even realize how drained we feel after scrolling. It's like a comparison trap we can't escape. Their life, their body, their success. Instagram sells everything to everybody and anybody. Instagram knows what you like before you even search for it. Your DMs, your habits, your time online, all tracked for ad money. It's not just creepy, it's extremely invasive actually. Creators are tired. You take a short break and your reach disappears. Instagram made consistency a punishment. People don't even trust influencers anymore on Instagram. They mostly trust influencers on TikTok. Every post feels like an ad. Authenticity doesn't sell on Instagram, but people are craving it more than ever. Which is facts, because I'm craving authenticity on Instagram, but I'm just not getting it. I'm private, and I'm really trying to boost my post on my public page, which is my podcast page. So go and follow it at 4 Blue Moon Podcast on Instagram. If it's not controversial, it's invisible. The algorithm thrives on drama and division, not art, not joy, not originality. We are addicted to chaos because Instagram profits from it. Pages like The Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, TMZ, they're making massive money because every single day it's drama after drama after drama after drama after drama. So Instagram is making tons of money from that, and us, the people who want peace, no money from Instagram. It's so sad. More people are deactivated than you think from Instagram. Some switch to TikTok, and others just are not on social media because deep down Instagram just doesn't feel like home anymore, which I've been saying for like ever. Like, Instagram just feels like a family reunion that you don't really want to go, but you're going because you know that there might be trauma. Not trauma. Trauma is the right word. There might be drama and you don't want to miss out on it. And you don't want to be like you're left out of anything, so you still go anyway, even if you're not feeling as confident as you should be. Instagram was supposed to connect to us. Now it's what makes us feel alone. If this hit home, you're not crazy. The app has changed. Comment I feel this, if you notice this too, or if you reach to the end of the video, which I am at now. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that this hit home, because it hit home for me, and I got this from my heart to you. So I really hope that you found this informative, and just know that you don't feel alone, because Instagram is actually terrifying sometimes, and this stupid ass freaking fly is pissing me off. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, to share, and to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.